Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppers. Today, joined by
Brett.
Venomyces. Finally, checking out one of the beers that I got from Johan when we were visiting Gothenburg in the spring.
Yeah,
it's been a while, but we're finally getting around to this one. Sorry for the wait, Johan, but there's just been so much beer, especially IPAs.
way too many IPAs.
Yeah, but we're digging into some of them now, and this is one that will be really fun to try. I reviewed the base beer for this, which is really good. So this is the Dukas collab with Hunter and Sons, and this is their Sidamo Dimtu Star. So they did Sidamo Dimtu, which is a coffee Imperial Stout. It was really good. It's one of the most coffee forward beers I've had. And then they did this version, which is bourbon barrel aged with blueberries. So it's a bourbon and blueberry barrel aged Sidamo Dimtu Imperial Coffee Stout on 11.5%. It says Round Hill Roastery here on the side in terms of coffee or whatever. I think Hunter and Son was a coffee shop or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not even sure. I think it was something like they closed, actually.
Okay.
And the interesting thing, when you hear that blueberry barrel aged, whatever, it says there's blueberries in here, but I initially thought it was old anagram barrels, because they also do anagram barrel aged, the Omnipoil beer. But exactly. I don't think so. But it says that's, so it says here. So we did a stout with Hunter and Sons and Round Hill Roastery of Bath, England. They brought the coffee, we brewed the beer. Then we did the rest in bourbon and blueberry barrels for a little while. Yeah. So it says blueberry barrels here. So maybe it is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Why I...
But it says blueberries on the side, too. Maybe there's something in Sweden you have to put on the label. I don't know. If anyone from Dukas is watching, which I know they're very good at, or nice at commenting on people.
Tell us.
When people talk about their beer online, they let them know about things. So is it anagram barrels? I don't know. We'll find out. So I really like the original, the base beer when I had it. I gave it a 94. So that will be fun, because that was like a crazy coffee forward Imperial stuff. So it'll be fun to see how the barrel treatment did it. But pours out a pretty black color. It's not completely pitch black. It's got some light notes going to, like light reddish notes, but it's also barrel aging things out of beer a little bit. So that's also part of it.
It looks like maybe an Imperial Porter.
Yeah, maybe a bit. It's a nice tan head on there.
Not the most thick looking, but it's...
I actually don't know when they released this. I'm not sure. I know Johan sat on it for a bit.
Yeah, but...
And it's a while back since I reviewed the other one.
You know, judging from the cap date, it sounds, or looks like it's from May last year.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, exactly. But it's actually a bit hard to tell.
Yeah. So. Let's check out the aroma.
Yep.
Lots of boozy blueberry bourbon. That's crazy.
Fudge.
Yeah. It smells a lot like anagram.
Yeah.
It smells very similar to that. The coffee is still there, but it's not as intense.
But it's more barrel forward, I think.
Yeah, much more barrel forward.
Because anagram... Which one of the anagrams are barrel aged?
There's anagram, and then there's anagram blueberry cheesecake bourbon barrel aged.
Okay.
There's
Is that the one with extra maple?
No.
Okay.
There's also a maple version.
Okay.
But it has a similar blueberry aroma. It also has some licorice undertones.
Yeah.
The coffee is actually not as apparent.
No.
Interestingly enough.
I wouldn't guess that this one.
It maybe has a little bit of that kind of green bell pepper coffee-esque thing, like this fruity green coffee, but it's a little bit... It's not like fruity, I remember it being super like coffee forward. Yeah. But again, it's one of those flavors that fade over time.
Yeah.
So.
But if this is like 1.5 year old, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But it smells very nice, like that blueberry foresty note with a bit of fudge and
and big bourbon.
Character. It's quite big, the bourbon character. But in a nice way.
Yeah, cheers, and thanks to Johan for the beer. Cheers. Lots of bourbon. Blueberry is a bit more restrained on the flavor.
Yeah.
And it's like
there's the coffee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially in the aftertaste. But it's not. Oh no. Oh, now there's a lot of coffee. Yeah. I was just about to say, it's so restrained, the coffee. Yeah. And then the aftertaste, it just comes creeping.
It's just coffee.
The bourbon just hides it a lot, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's like bourbon up front, and then blueberries, and then coffee.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because it's a slightly tart coffee flavor.
Yeah, it has that slightly tart.
It's almost like that fruitiness is amplified by the blueberry. Like it's like an interesting fruity blueberry coffee flavor.
Yeah. Lightly tart, but also quite roasty and nutty,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of balanced,
almost like
jumps
a hint-
between those.
Hint of licorice and dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Up front. Charred oak as well from the bourbon, and some vanilla. And this is like the bourbon flavor, but it's not that super fudgy bourbon flavor. It's a bit more restrained in terms of sweetness.
And it's not the thickest.
No, it's like medium, but it's very silky.
It's very silky, but for me it's a bit on the thin side.
Yeah.
It could need a bit more body for my taste.
I think I might have preferred the base a little bit more.
Okay.
Or maybe just equally. It's been so long time since I reviewed it. I just remember it's
I
like
think this is very nice, but it's mainly the body.
Yeah,
that's lacking
the
for
biggest
me.
beef I have with it is the body's lacking, and it's got a good kick of roast, and it's supposed to be roasty because it's an Imperial Stout, but that could be dialed down a little bit so the coffee could shine a bit more. I think.
Yeah.
It has a bit of that almost like leathery barrel character
Yeah.
as well, like leathery tobacco flavor.
Yeah.
And then but the blueberry in there is actually quite refreshing. Often a lot of people shy away with blueberry in stouts, but
It's one of the more kind of lightly drinking barrel aged Imperial stouts.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm enjoying it. I'm thinking something like 93 or 94. I give the base 94, and I said I think I might like a bit more of the base, but I'm not entirely sure on it because it's been so long since I had that beer, and this is also aged, so you can't really compare because when I had the base, it was a bit fresher. So I'm around that, from the 93.
Yeah, for me it's maybe a 92, 93. Maybe I think I'll have to go 92 because this isn't thicker than the one we just had, the brown ale from Cloudwater, and it should be, in my opinion, it should be. It should have
that's
more
how it is
depth
with barrel aging. So I think the base was a bit thicker, but barrel aging can thin it out.
But it's still
very
tasting
nice
very nice.
Yes,
it is
for sure. So yeah, it's nice stuff still. I mean, if you have it in your cellar, I'd say crack it now. The best barrel aged beer I've had from these guys is still the one we had over in Gothenburg, the Cocoa Space Side barrel aged. They are actually remaking that beer.
Isn't it called Cocoa Cacao?
Cocoa Cacao, yeah. With Stillwater. They're remaking that beer
really good
in barrels as well. They told us when we were over there.
That's true.
So that would be great. Maybe I can scour a bottle for review. If
that would be awesome.
Well, I can't get it to bring home.
Drinking
it there and actually reviewing it this time.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. We'll see. I'm going to announcement time. I'm going to All In Beer Fest. So, but just the Saturday morning session or midday session, not the entire fest. It's like a day trip we're doing to Gothenburg, and then we finish after the festival quickly around the area with all the bars that we went to.
Yeah.
And then back on the ferry to Denmark. So maybe I should see if they still have it because that was amazing. But if you guys had a chance to try the Dugges and Hunter and Sons, and I guess also Roundhill Roastery, the Sidamo Dimtu Star, a bourbon and blueberry barrel-aged Sidamo Dimtu Imperial Coffee Stout, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another